What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Tuesday, January the 17th, 2023. And y'all know what time it is. It's time to talk about our reaction to the Novatech New Year 2023 Zoom call that we just listened into and had the opportunity to hear. Before we get started in talking about our reaction, I guess you can say, to the call. I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. All right. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. We are on Twitch. We are on TikTok as well. So if you want to follow us on there, please do that. We'd love to have you. So, of course, we're talking about our favorite platform in the space, our personal favorite here at BOJ, and that is called Novatech. Now, for some of you that have been paying attention and have been engaged in the opportunity, you know that the CEO of Novatech was going to be on a Zoom call today, right, at 10 a.m. And that Zoom call just ended, well, 10 a.m. Eastern, and it just ended. It had Vincent Thomas, it had Dap Dunbar, and it also had Cynthia. And those are considered two top leaders. I believe Vincent Thomas is an ambassador. He's someone who has been in this platform, in this opportunity since 2019. And of course, we all know Dap. He's been an amazing mentor to myself as well. So those two were on the call with Cynthia, and they talked about a few things. All right. So let's talk about what I think people want to hear about first. Okay. I think people want to hear more about the support, right? What's going on with support? What are the issues with support? Why has that not been a very easy process? Well, so a lot of the things that have been going on with support, of course, were brought up by fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? A lot of FUD. People want their money when they want it. People having different issues with withdrawals, everything of that nature. But a lot of the inquiries coming from support were people forgetting their emails and people forgetting their PIN numbers, people not knowing what their usernames are, and a lot of nonsensical stuff. And they had reset the support queue to try to alleviate some of the problems that had already, one, been solved, and two, were just minor issues that came from not really doing your own homework and minding your business, as we like to say. But she said in the first 2 days they had more support tickets come in than they had the last 2 months. So support is going to continue to be an ongoing development, right? We're going to be looking to see, of course, more things from support, but really the people that are out here that are sharing these opportunities, like myself, maybe there's some way we can be of more help. I try to come on my channel and share all the things that I believe will help somebody else. But a lot of the information that you need to be successful in Novatech is right there in your back office. It's right there in the training videos. And a lot of people, they don't read that. They don't look at that. And then they cause a lot of issues with support. All right. So that's just how it is. Unfortunately, that's the space that we're in. And that's the culture of the space. It's just if there isn't FUD, it's to cause FUD. It's to cause issues. And I know a lot of us are not trying to cause issues. Some of us just don't know. And the first thing that we do is go and want a support number to dial and want to call in and want to write emails and all that different stuff. And nobody wants their issue to be an issue that doesn't seem like it's important. But really, we have to do better as a Novatech community in learning what Novatech is and what it isn't, right? And Cynthia actually spoke on this. She's going to be coming out with something, I think, over the next week or so, that kind of gives a guideline of what can be shared and what can't be shared, especially from a link share standpoint, right? As a person like myself that talks about their journey in Novatech, there are things that I just can't talk about. But there are things that I can talk about, which gives us plenty of stuff to really be able to speak on with Novatech. I also want to caution people to be careful who they're listening to in the space. A lot of the call was not a lot of the call, but a lot of things were mentioned about people on YouTube, right? And people that put out negative things about Novatech on YouTube, right? And I don't believe that that's me. I'm not a part of that conversation, but I am on YouTube talking about Novatech. So I always perk my ear when that kind of conversation comes up. And you really have to be careful about who you listen to on YouTube. And we say this all the time. If you're not listening to someone who is actively a part of Novatech, if you're not listening to someone that is involved in a way that can actually give value to the space of people that are listening, then you have to really be careful. I know of some leaders out there that are not involved with Novatech but have negative things to say about Novatech. And it's only because of things that they hear out in the space, which pretty much are only circumstantial, right? So we have to be careful with that, right? Me personally, for those of you that don't know, I am a senior executive in Novatech. If you don't know what it takes to be a senior executive, you look in your back office, you can find out. I'm this close to getting to junior director. This close. So I'm excited about when that day comes, and I'm also a President's Club member, and that, quite frankly, is just a person that has some skin in the game over $100,000. So whatever that means to you is what it means to you, but what it means to me is I trust Novatech. I like the direction that it's going, and a call like this only solidifies it. So let me get back on topic, right? We're talking about the call. So we talked about the support, right? They're working on support. We talked about how they did address the fact that it's on them, right? It's on Novatech to find the issues. Find the solutions to these problems that they're having. They've worked on the payment issue, right? And they said that the new Quickie Pay system is a system that they like better, especially when it comes down to conflict resolution, when there's issues that are going on. One of the things that she did mention on the call was that she likes the new system and how the issues can be solved quickly. Of course, what she also said was that the I guess the payment processor that they're using, I don't think that they knew how big of an engine they were working with, right? So there was some growing pains in the beginning of getting that up and running. And me personally, for those who want to know, I decided to, what I did was I canceled my previous withdrawal that I was waiting on and decided to go ahead and pull out on Saturday after I got my Friday returns and my Saturday returns. So, or my Saturday bonus pay. So I'm expecting one big withdrawal from that. So just shortly on that. But anyway, that's what they did mention about the payment processor Quickie Pay. We talked about the support. They talked a little bit about the new payment processor. We talked about at the end, she kind of mentioned that there's going to be some new things that are brought to Novatech and some advancements that they're going to make over the next few months. They'll be unleashing those to us as well. So that'll be something to look forward to as we get to the end of quarter 1. But I do want to say this: the posture of this call was not of worry, maybe a little bit of annoyance, because some things that we deal with in the space can be quite annoying to leadership, right? They're trying to put together the best product that they can for the people. And I'll bring up another point about Dap had asked the question, but I'll get back to that. They're trying to build something that is good for the people. They're trying to build something that everyone can have access to. And it's unfortunate that there's some provinces and some areas that don't want their people to have access to these kind of things, but they're not here to be here today and gone tomorrow. The posture of this call was talking about the future. They've addressed and owned up to and showed accountability for some of the issues that they were going through last year, especially in third and fourth quarter of last year. And they addressed it. And of course, everyone wants more profits. Of course, everyone wants this, everyone wants that, but it's not everyone's choice to make to do that. And it's not everyone that has access to know exactly what's going on with the company and what the company needs. Of course, she said many times that they enjoy knowing what's going on in the field, right? They want to know what the people are experiencing, what hurdles they're facing, and different things of that nature. They're in tune to that, and they're constantly working on that every day. And I'm encouraged by that sentiment. I'm also encouraged by the accountability that they took in their issues, understanding, hey, we know what the issues are, and we're addressing them. We're telling you, hey, these were the issues. We all concur, right? Those were the issues. We talk about it, and we're telling you the best way that we know how to address how to fix those issues. There always seems to be some sort of solution And that's what I like. It's not just, hey, we're going to pull out, we're going to do this and that. So I'm going to get back to what Dap asked, right? Dap asked the question. He was like, why not make this a private thing? Why not make this a private opportunity? Why not shut it down to any new members and just keep it to the people that are in, and we just grow from that point? And as well as, and they mentioned, this being a private club and different things of that nature. And of course, Cynthia said, well, we're a private club that shares things publicly. So that's the issue with being a private club and being called that. But at the end of the day, this company, this platform was not here. It was never birthed. God didn't give her the vision of this company for it to only be available for a few people. It was built to change the lives of many. And of course, making it a private club would possibly dilute the amount of lives that can be changed. There's already been many, many, many lives, mine included, that has been changed from this platform. So I can be a testament, my own self, to what Novatech has done and what they continue to do for not only the big investors out there, but the little investor like myself, one that was just growing and just happened to be growing in this space as well, and willing to share with others what this opportunity can do. They're here to make sure that they can provide an opportunity for everyone. She also said that someone asked her, why have a $99 entry fee? Well, there's some people in this platform that started off at $99 because that's all they had, but they built on that. They didn't just let it sit at $99 and hope and pray. They built on that. They actively went to work. They said, this may be all I have in finances, but this is not all I have in effort. This is not all I have in, the amount of time I'm willing to put into this thing. And, a lot of people have that testament to say, hey, I started with $99 and now I'm able to provide. Now I'm able to buy the things that I like and want. Now I'm able to do the things that I need to do for my family and some of the things that they want. Their lives are changed because of things like this. So I was, and I didn't want to talk about this too long because I really want to encourage everyone to go to the official Novatech YouTube and watch this. As far as I can tell, it's up right now. And I'll try to put the link that I have, and hopefully it'll allow you guys to watch the replay. But I want everyone to get their own opinion about what you see. The call is about an hour, a little bit more than an hour possibly. In the beginning, they were dealing with a little bit of audio issues, so bear with it. It does get better, and Cynthia does talk a lot about what they like to see going forward, not only from them, but from us. Letting us know where they are and where they stand on things, and that if you guys don't like Novatech being around, then you just gonna not like Novatech being around. And I like that energy because nobody that's involved with Novatech wants Novatech to go. We all want Novatech to be around for generations if God says it, if He wills it. There's a lot of people that don't believe that this platform can continue to do what it's been doing, and in this space, that is 100% understandable. I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong in feeling that way, because if you look around this space, then you'll understand exactly why people feel that way. Things, there's a reason why I say could be here today and gone tomorrow. There's a reason why, because we've seen a lot in our journey here at BOJ alone, but this is the only platform that has lasted as long as it has lasted on my docket. On my docket, right? We're going up on a year on funds, and that's probably the second longest tenure that I've been in a platform. Ladies and gentlemen, Novatech is the real deal, in my opinion. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do with their funds or how to feel about this call, but I definitely encourage everyone to feel some type of way after you watch it, right? I'm only here to share my personal opinion. I thought it was a great call. It was a very encouraging call. It kind of settled. I gave a settling feeling because it didn't feel like there was any angst or any nervousness about the future. It was excitement about the future. It was also making sure that the CEO was coming at us like she comes at everybody, as real and authentic and transparent as Cynthia is. That's what I expected today. And for those of us that have, watched her previously, seen her presentation, seen her in Zoom calls and heard her speak before, we all know that that's the Cynthia that's the one that we know. Ready to let us know, hey, look, this is what I love, this is what I don't like. I like that, because it gives us clear direction. And of course, it gives us the knowing, and of course, her husband as well popping in as well. You guys will see him pop in and address some things and talk to the community. They are a team, and I don't think we saw Ricardo Roy today, but ladies and gentlemen, I am encouraged by this call. I'm a person that is a Novatechian. I'm a strong Novatech believer, and it's already changed my life. So I don't. There's nothing more that I need to say. I've made my money back through my own personal investment as well as an active sharing of this great opportunity. And I'm excited about 2023 in this opportunity. And I know a lot of people that have way more at stake than I do. And for this to be one of my mainstays, I'm excited. I'm happy that I'm in it. I'm glad that I've been in as long as I have been. And we're in year 2. I've already been through a whole year 1. So we're now experiencing and going through the journey of year 2 in Novatech, me personally. And I'm excited. And I'm glad that I took the time to get on this call and to listen to not only Cynthia, but Dap and Vincent, 2 amazing leaders and ambassadors in this amazing opportunity. And if I want to be like them, I got to listen to what they're saying and heed their advice and different things of that nature. Now, everyone has different aspirations of what they want from Novatech and what they want from this space. And I encourage everyone to feel the way that they feel. Novatech is just an option. They know they're just an option. Even Cynthia talked about the fact that, hey, we know people withdraw because there's other opportunities out there. We don't hold you back from that. There's nobody out there, and she said that there's nobody out there that hasn't gotten paid from Novatech or isn't getting paid from Novatech. All right. That's just not out there. All right. So if anyone tells you they haven't got paid, it's just because they haven't got paid yet. It hasn't hit their account yet, or something is going wrong in the back office or your wallet or whatever the case may be. But I believe Cynthia when she says there isn't a person out there that hasn't gotten paid, because it's funny how people will run and say, oh, I made a withdrawal this date and that date and this date, and I'm still waiting, blah, blah, blah. They're ready to make that comment. And I'll give some credit to the people that have actually put the comments, hey, I did receive my withdrawal. Hey, I'm from California and had to withdraw and I did mine. Hey, I'm from Canada and did my withdrawal and it came. So now I'm looking at other things. There are some people that have reached out to me and have actually said that. But the majority of people that decided to take the time to comment and write some negative things, they're not coming back and telling people that, hey, I actually got my money back. They're not. They're joining other things in silence, and hopefully they're joining the right things. All right. But at the end of the day, my personal opinion on this call is, first, everyone needs to go watch it. If you're a Novatech person and you were not on this call, you need to go and watch the call. You need to be informed. You need to mind your business, right? This is your business. This is something that you're looking to grow over this next year in 2023, then you got to tap in. If you're just looking for me to give you every update under the sun, then you might be disappointed in me, because that's not necessarily what I'm here to do. I'm here to just share my own personal journey in this space, and this is a part of my journey in this space, as well as a part of all of you guys' journey. But it's also my responsibility as a person that has a journey in this company, in this Novatech opportunity. I need to be learning as much as I can. All right. Same thing that I'm telling y'all, I tell myself. I need to challenge myself this year to be more well-versed in my platforms. A lot of you think that I'm like the golden poster boy. And, I don't think of myself that way, because I constantly feel like there's always something for me to learn. And all I'm here to do is to share that I'm out here just trying to learn it, trying to get as much information as I can, while making sure I'm being a good steward of that information and the things that I'm able to do with that information. All right. With that being said, this is just a short review. I know it may be longer than somebody expected or shorter than some may expect it, but I do encourage everyone to go and get an opinion for yourself. Go and watch the Zoom. Go and watch Cynthia speak. If you're new and you haven't heard Cynthia speak, I definitely encourage you to get a glimpse, get some audio, put a face to the name, put a voice to the name, because these are people that aren't running. They're not running from anything or anybody or any province or any, they've done the work to make sure they've crossed their T's and dotted their I's, and they're going to be the people that you see on a consistent basis as it pertains to Novatech. So you want to watch this call. I'm excited about the future of Novatech, and hopefully y'all can tell. Hopefully it's not too early. But anyway, With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. We are on Twitch. We are on TikTok. So follow us, please, sir, please, ma'am. We have a good time on both those platforms, and we'd love to have you. Novatech is here. I believe it's not going anywhere. So believe who you want to believe, but I want to make sure you guys understand, if you're out here listening to YouTubers and people that are in the space sharing their opinions, make sure they have merit. Make sure there are people that are in the platforms the way that you would want to be in the platforms. And if you're just a person that wants to spy and be negative and do all that kind of stuff, then those are the kind of people you'll find. Those are the kind of people you'll research. Those are the kind of people you'll look for. But if you're looking for some good information, some positive information, some truthful information, and at least a journey that someone has some skin in the game and they have helped some people, even if it's just one or two, right? At least you can find that here and some other places. But make sure those places are ones that are getting the kind of results that you like to see. All right. And if they be negative, hey, that's on you. That's up for you to decide. All right. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy BOJ, and we out. Peace.